Today we are going to perform an experiment called a demonstration of a DC to DC converter. Okay, in which we will verify the most important converter is the boost converter. Okay, in order to perform this experiment, we required some operators. So those are a boost converter trainer kit with a quantity of 1 and DC voltmeter of the range 0 to 50 volts to measure the input and output voltage. A CRO, so the CRO will display the input and output voltage waveforms. So in order to connect a connecting wires from a kit to the CRO, we require a probe that is a type of 1:10 type. It is required one. Transcribes as per the requirement of our experiment. So the final one is the AC supply. It is in the nature of 230 volts and 50 Hz. So what I mean by boost converter? Boost converter means if we are giving a voltage as V input that is greater than the our obtained voltage, means that the output voltage must be greater than the input voltage. We get, if for example I giving 5 volts in the input, we will get more than the 5 volts in the output, either 10 volts or 15 volts or 20 volts. Okay, so that is the basic definition of the boost converter.
Hello everyone, here we are to perform an experiment called a DC to DC converter, that is boost converter. So the connections given as per the circuit diagram. So DC supply, I'm giving to DC supply to positive terminal to the circuit of the positive terminal. Ground is, I'm connecting ground terminal to the ground of the input of the circuit. So this is inductor or isolated. So with the help of connecting wire, I am connecting inductor. From this inductor second terminal to the continuity of the next terminal of the circuits. So here it is a gate circuit. In order to turn on the thyristor, we are applying a gate pulses to this thyristor from this gate triggering circuit. So this is voltage across this is capacitor across connected to the load. So with the help of these two wires I am connecting capacitor. Different combination of C1 and C2 and C3 considering during the experiment. This is the load terminals, they are given in common. So let us consider a single terminal from the top of the load terminal to the resistive load, that is RL1, and second terminal of the load is connected to the resistive load of the RL1 with the help of this connecting wire. So remaining connections are remain. This is ground, it is connected to the common of any ground. So this is input terminals. Here applying a 24 volts DC supply. So this is a duty cycle changer. With the help of this knob, we can change the duty cycle. This is the frequency knob. We can vary the frequency with the help of this knob. So here we are measuring input voltage with the help of voltmeter. This voltmeter shows the input voltage. This voltmeter shows the input voltage. This is the second voltmeter to measure the output voltage. So this voltmeter connecting across the load terminals. So now switch on the trimeter. You can observe the input voltage as 24.2 volts. The output voltage is 0. Here applying input voltage is 24 volts. Duty cycle is in 0 position, so duty cycle is 0. So the output voltage also same as the input. So by changing the duty cycle knob with the same input voltage, that is 24.2 volts, we can observe the output voltage variations. Note down the input as well as output voltage in tabular form. Calculate the duty cycle with the help of formula.